Meantime, let's talk a little bit of corporate news this morning. WeWork's board members set to meet as soon as today to decide whether to accept or take, rather, one of two financial rescue packages. Sources telling us that SoftBank has prepared a financing package to take control of WeWork. That potential deal would reportedly shift founder Adam Neumann's voting power to SoftBank, which already owns a third of WeWork. My understanding of that transaction is it's a mixture of equity and debt. Meantime, there's a separate offer on the table that would not upend Adam's control of the company. That plan is a multi-billion-dollar financing package arranged by JPMorgan Chase. Now, sources say that is a debt deal, strictly a debt deal, and it could be marketed to prospective investors as soon as this week. So the board has to decide effectively whether to take the SoftBank deal and the control issues that relates to, or take a debt deal from JPMorgan. What's interesting is that these are competing offers.
Right, and SoftBank already has a third of the votes for going.
But historically, you'd think that JPMorgan and SoftBank would work together, given that JPMorgan is on the hook for parts of the business already. SoftBank is, but these are effectively two very different opportunities. There's also an element of this that SoftBank would pay, though we don't know all the details, but there's some reporting that SoftBank would pay certain types of monies that would allow Adam to pay back some of the money to JPMorgan for the shares that he has loans out against. So this is very complicated.
I mean, it makes sense, though. If you have partners on a deal who are all looking to take a haircut on any new deal that goes through, you can imagine that those bids would be competing. It's what happens when a deal goes awry.
Right.
And anybody who's putting additional money in at this point wants to make sure that they're going to be getting additional votes and additional representation and additional control as a result.
Right.
So,
my understanding is the JPMorgan deal does not do that, though. So there's
well, it benefits somebody other than SoftBank.
Unclear. It's unclear how that's the JPMorgan deal is structured in a very. Anyway, we'll find out a lot more in the next 24 hours.
Does it leave the co-CEOs with more control in the situation than the SoftBank deal would?
Well, Adam effectively doesn't have to give up as many shares. That's the big issue. A lot of this is all around Adam.
Oh,
and JPMorgan has been
crazy.
And JPMorgan has been very nice to Adam.
That's crazy.
Over this time. But we'll see how it ends up squaring out.